Karibu kwege. We'll be looking at the physical features of the world. Henza kuriwa kivara. How is the world made up of? What do we see commonly? Things that such define our environment. Well set. We'll say a hill. This one is Kiguru. Kiguru. The noun class ki, v. Kiguru, viguru. A mountain. A hill. Kiguru, viguru. Now, Kiguru and viguru often leads us to down here. Kieleko. This one, this sloping side downwards is called Kireremo. Kireremo in noun class ki, v. Kireremo from the word ereka or erereka. In speech, eleka. So it's Kireremo or Kirereko. But when you're going upwards, up it, Kiguru. Noun class, K, V. Kiguru, Vianigiru. Often you will hear Chanigiru, but that is volatilizing the sound, but it should be Kivi, Kianigiru. So when you are down here, the deepest point, or rather the lowest point, we call it Riva. Noun class Re, Ma. Rivona, Mavona. Now that's when you are at the lowest of the mountain, or the lowest of a surface. Rivona. Often there will be rivers and rivulets that will be gathering, for instance, from this mountain, in this manner. That manner. And this river is known as Mugera. Mugera. Noun class Mumi. Mu, mi. Mugera, Migera. River, rivers. And as we know, the rivers end up in a lake. So the big lake, for instance, all the rivers that drain from Maragoli, emigera gyosi gitulayo Rogoori gizezanga mu Enyānza. Now the lake is known as Enyānza, of noun class A, Z. Enyānza, Zinanza. Lake, lakes. So that is where our rivers go to. So it starts from the mountain, goes down towards that. What of an area that is flat, that is not really necessarily endowed with hills and lakes? Here, a flat area or a plateau is known as Kireremo. Kireremo. In noun class, Kireremo, Viereremo. That is when now we have a flat area with little hills and valleys. Now, often on the river, or rather the real structure, or rather the real physical feature of a river is that when a river is flowing like this, as it expands, you will be finding there are trees on it. These trees are known as misara. Misara, one musara, many misara, noun class mumi. Now these trees, because they are on both sides of the river, and make the river have a V shape. It is this area here, the area around it, that Rogoori calls Kivānda. 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 Kivānda in English is valley bottom, where the ridges meet. Often where the ridges meet is when we find the rivers flowing. And the main source of these rivers is Kidaho. Kidaho, singular, Kidaho, noun class, Kivi. Kidaho, singular, Kidaho. These are the springs from where the rivers come out and people go often to fetch water from. So one is Kidaho and many are Kidaho, where water is gotten at. So the free water that runs feeds the rivers, and now the rivers go to Enyānza. So now that we've said in deep down there is Kivānda, where the trees are many and the rivers flows. But what about the upper part of it, where we have no rivers, or often the hilly side that now goes and forms the other ridge? These sides are often up, for instance, this way, these sides and this side. So this side, we call them Erushia. Erushia, noun class A-Z. Kurushia, this is the upper side away from the valley bottom. And often it is at this valley bottom where sometimes we have grazing fields, and traditionally it was where wrestling and all that happened. They used to call, or rather, because they are now very few, these flat areas, they were used to call Rirago. Rirago, noun class Rima. Rirago, Marago. This is where now the fields are, people can come in, meet and all that by the river. Some places are very flat and very good for such evening or mid-morning resting. There are more physical features, but these ones, it is just key to note that these few can give us an understanding of where we are, the environment we are in. The mountain Kiguru, the river Mugera, the lake Enyānza, the ditch or the gully Rivona, the sloping side The upper side, Kiguru, the sloping side, Kirereko, then Kireremo. Thank you for listening and keep following for more Rogoori lessons.